Everyone is in the middle of a life story.
So, and I timidly went up to him and said, "Mr. Mays, may I please have your autograph?" And he said, "Sure, kid, sure. Got a pencil?" I didn't have a pencil.
And your story is being shaped by what you are saying yes to and what you are saying no to.
"Sorry, kid. Ain't got no pencil. Can't give no autograph." And then he left.
So what are boundaries? How do we build them? How do we heal?
And I was really very upset, I have to say, shaken, so disappointed that I actually cried in the car.
Feelings, feelings, feelings. I think we all know that our feelings can give us quite trouble.
The way you feel, loving, hating, etc., etc., there aren't any wrong feelings. And so to try and force one's feelings to be other than what they are is absurd. And furthermore, dishonest.
If you live by your feelings, you're going to get in trouble. If you are living by your feelings, then you're already in trouble. And you're never going to get out of trouble until you stop living by your feelings.
And this is one of the peculiar problems of our culture, that we are terrified of our feelings. Because they take off on their own. They will lead us into all kinds of chaotic and destructive action.
Introducing the new Apple I Person Complete with multi-touch. Doesn't it feel good to touch? Doesn't it feel good to touch?
It's the reason why we have eyes, tongues, and lips, so we can be intertwined together as we see, speak, and kiss.
And our ability to feel along with it is fleeting. You would think headphone jacks inject in the flesh the way we connect to disconnect.
When my right reaches your left, pinkies, rings, middles, pointers, and thumbs interconnect in the loom of the human thread.
Click to proceed to check out. Click to X out where our hearts once were. Click, I've uploaded this hug. I hope she gets it.
And can shove our arms elbow deep through our screens, reach out and touch them.
Click, so when my phone goes off of my hip, I touch, and I touch, and I touch, and I touch, and I touch. Because in a world where laughter is never heard and voices are only read, we are so desperate to feel that we hope our techno logic can reverse the universe until the screen touches us back.
A 13,000-mile dragon of earth and stone winds its way through the countryside of China with a history almost as long and serpentine as its structure.
In the north, there was a great wall, Changcheng. It protected China from invaders for 2,000 years. But China also have a great firewall. That's the biggest digital boundary in the whole world.
British brought good administration and a gracious way of living, typified by these homes and apartments on Victoria Peak.
你见过真正的星星吗？
没有。
你见过蓝颜色的天吗？
见过蓝一点的。
China is being accused of censoring critical data about the coronavirus, which the World Health Organization now calls a grave threat to the world.
Bad inner voices. Everyone has voices in their heads, a murmuring stream of thoughts that run along inside our minds most of the time. Sometimes the inner voice is encouraging, calling for you to run those final few yards. You're nearly there, keep going, or urging you to calm down because you know it will all be okay in the end.
It's when something else creeps in there and I'm not conscious of the love, I'm conscious of something else, which happens to be my own childhood. I say life is short, that's kind of the phrase, life is short, time is short. And it does, as we get older, time does quicken.
But sometimes, the inner voice is simply not very nice at all. It is defeatist and punitive, panic-ridden and humiliating. We find ourselves saying, You disgust me, you useless little idiot.
You get a glimpse of what you might have wanted or what it could have been.
What would art be like without emotions? It would be empty. What would our lives be like without emotions? They would be empty of values. We hate and we love. Why?
Why do we have these feelings? Isn't life complicated enough with so many emotions?
What exactly does it mean to be emotional? Do we choose to be happy or sad? Or is it in our DNA?
What is an emotion?
The word emotion encompasses a broad range of feelings, behavior, and changes in the body and mind.
There are 6 primary or main types of emotions: fear, joy, love, sadness, surprise, and anger.
The 40 or so muscles in the human face can be activated in different combinations to create thousands of expressions.
Emotions make us human. Denying them makes us beasts.